An ACL tear was definitely not on my agenda, and it completely changed my life. I was at a volleyball tournament in Orlando when I heard a crack in my right knee after landing from hitting a ball. And I couldn't get up, so I knew something was wrong. I took the news pretty well, way better than my parents. I mean, I knew that I had to just focus on what I could control in order to move forward from the setback, which was my mindset. No dwelling on the past, just working hard to get back. I knew this was going to be challenging and that it would take a really long time, but I really did believe in my dream to play in college. So giving up was not an option. I started by going to physical therapy regularly to get my knee strong enough for surgery. My physical therapist, Lucas, who's awesome, emphasized the importance of keeping my legs straight in order to reduce swelling or prevent any limitations of my range of motion, and also just to strengthen my quad. I also practiced using crutches, for after surgery because I would not walk after that. I'm about to leave my house to get surgery. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. Hey, Dad. Good?
She's in her little outfit.
Good luck, Aria.
Thank you.
Good luck, yeah, I have.
Thank
Got
you.
it.
Good luck to you too. With your makeup. Love you.
Love you.
It's gonna be fine.
Thank you.
How are you feeling, Aria?
I feel good.
Yeah? You ready?
Yeah.
My champ? Yeah. How are you feeling?
I'm good.
Just to check blood pressure.
When did you start it? When did the surgery start?
Around 7:30.
7:30.
Like 7?
Like 7:30.
What?
7:30. I feel fine. I don't have any anesthesia effects, so I'm good.
I remember what a nightmare it was getting in the car. I mean, I was in this wheelchair, my knee was hurting, but my parents were there with me before surgery and after surgery. They're my biggest supporters, so my grandma was there too, which was nice. So today is my third day, and when I woke up, I was able to walk to the bathroom, and now I'm getting close. I was stuck in my house for 2 weeks, doing online tutoring, which was interesting.
Like shilling for a party. I'm not wired that way.
I binge watched cooking shows and, hung out with my sisters. I also practiced walking around the house, which was really hard. And while I was at home, my friends came to visit, and I got all these gifts. Like my family friends got me this 6-tier box of candy. It was insane. And my friends from school, they just came to visit and they got me goodies too. I was really happy they came. I was pretty lonely in the house. Then I got back to PT and I mostly just practiced using my crutches, for going to school. And I also did leg workouts that would strengthen my hips as well as my quads. And I had to do all of that while keeping my legs straight.
So just pushing that down, not squeezing it down, just pushing it down. You're gonna try to elevate that heel if you can. If you can't, it's okay. Yeah, good. Awesome.
A few weeks later, I had a checkup at the place I got surgery, HSS, and the main purpose was, to remove my little clip things on my knee, and also to talk about transitioning into a new brace that's, much less bulky than my old one. I went to support my team, my club volleyball team, at a local tournament, and they won a bid to nationals. It was difficult, watching on the sidelines, but at the same time, it was really nice to see my teammates and coaches again. I did learn a lot, just from watching, so I got like this new perspective, which was helpful, and it improved my IQ of the game, I think. And then gradually, PT became more intense. I really did feel myself start to get stronger. It was a big step for me in my recovery. And while I was working on my lower body, I figured that I could also do some upper body, which I did at home. And I made huge strides from there, I think.
Yes, y'all.
Then my test arrived to see whether I am strong enough to play in the rest of my high school season. And I passed, barely.
Go. Shake all the way out. Good. Pull. Good. Kick. Pull. Kick. Pull. And back. Other side. And back. Good. Go.
My right knee was 20% weaker than my left. So then for the remainder of my high school season, I was able to play in 2 games, 2 very stressful games. It was really great to finish my senior year on the court. But again, just because I reached, the goal that I was given, it did not mean I had to slow down. I actually trained even harder than before. I also started training with a personal trainer named Matt, who's the guy. And I became stronger than I was before my injury. So I just kept training and training nonstop. Until I was just lost in my head. Each time I kept getting closer and closer. Soon I was able to do 30 push-ups. And I think before my injury I could only do half of that, so that's a huge improvement. And now it's been about a year and a half since my injury. And honestly, I believe that I learned things that I would have never figured out if I never got injured. By constantly watching volleyball, I became a smarter player. I developed greater discipline. I became more knowledgeable on nutrition. And most importantly, I learned how hard I can push myself and how I can still push myself even harder, which is a great foundation for the rest of my life. This experience taught me how we can overcome any setback by just putting our minds to it and never giving up. I also want to thank everyone who has supported me throughout my entire journey. Ima, Abba, Ella, Annabelle, Matt, Lucas, and my friends, and all those whose unwavering support made this recovery possible.
I tore my ACL about a year ago during a volleyball scrimmage.
I got this injury by playing soccer, and I was turning where my leg got caught in the ground.
I was backing up and somehow I landed on my foot wrong and I heard a giant crack in my knee.
My initial reaction to this injury was that I was shocked and very surprised.
I cried, pretty much. The hardest part of recovery was probably the bending.
But I knew that the only way to get through it was to persevere.
The injury, physically, it affected me because I wasn't able to walk. I wasn't able to do normal things.
I was unable to do physical activities for most of the year, which heavily impacted me mentally.
Mentally, I think it really affected me. I was just very upset with everything that was going on.
My family and friends were always there for me when I needed it, and my main motivation was knowing that eventually I would be able to get back to doing what I love most, which was playing sports.
What helped me stay motivated in this process was my parents. They were a big help.
Returning to normal activities, I was very excited, and despite missing an entire year, I was just glad to be back.
It was hard in the beginning for me because I just wanted to be out there and I wanted to play, but I couldn't. But eventually, as time went by, it got a lot better, and then I played in quarterfinals with my friends, and that was the best thing that could have happened.
The advice that I would give to someone that just tore their ACL would be to listen to the doctors and trainers, because they know what's best for you.
Advice I would give to somebody who tore their ACL is to just keep working your butt off, focus on yourself, and just keep pushing past that mental barrier.
Also, you should focus on returning to the activities that you love to do because it will make the recovery process much quicker.
It's gonna be hard, but if you don't do it, you're not gonna get where you wanna be. You just need to push past it and get back to who you were, and even stronger than that.
To those who are currently dealing with an ACL injury or any other injury, just know that you can overcome it. No matter how long it takes, no matter how hard it is, if you just keep going, staying consistent, you can do it. You can overcome it because you are strong. And because you have a dream.